last night, but playing for you was like playing for his father.
Well,
not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah, I don't know if that's in a good way or not. So, no, I was hard on Sully, but in a good way. You know, I was hard on him this summer when he got in trouble. You know, so I love him. He's a good kid. He's going to be a great player, and you can see that now. You can see it last year. You know, obviously he had the injuries with me, and I'm just so happy to see his growth. You know. I love all of my guys, you know, bottom line, and I always have. I think that's what you should do as a coach. You know, I know some would disagree with that, but that's not how I've ever worked. I just think you invest in them as much off the floor as on the floor. And Sully, we spent a lot of time together.
What was your approach to him this summer? You talked about you were hard on him this summer. What was your?
Well, my message is just always do right, you know, always. And, you know, he's in the spotlight. They all are. You know, it's not like when we played. It really isn't, Murph. You know that. You could probably about do anything. Nobody knew or cared. Now these guys, I mean, they really have to conduct themselves in the right way, and it's important.
So what did you get away with doing that no one
Oh, boy. I was with you. You don't remember?
Doc, do you have any regrets about the way your departure played out?
Yeah, I mean,
change anything?
I don't know if I could have, honestly, Shawnee. I mean, obviously I didn't like the way it was played out. You know, I felt like in that process I had no voice. You know, I had to not say anything. I had to let all the talk both ways go on because I couldn't play a part in it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you have the 9 years that I had and then had to have it talked about and bantered about like that, I didn't want that, and Danny didn't want that either. Unfortunately, in the league that we're in, I don't know if there's another way.
How do you explain no voice? How would you explain that?
Well, I just couldn't. I mean, when they started, first of all, I didn't have a decision as far as was I was going to coach or not, and that's what started most of the speculation, I think. And then when Danny and we started talking about, do you want to go somewhere else, and that started being bantered about. Once the Clippers and the Celtics were talking, I couldn't say a word. I literally could not say a word. So it felt like it took 10 months to me. And the bottom line is, I just wish it could have been done better, more smoothly, and it couldn't, I guess.